Hello, hello. I hope we're all doing fantastic. Welcome to Tarot by Mickey 1111. In this reading, we are going to be diving into how do they feel about me? What are they thinking? So this is going to be for folks who are not in union, talking to someone. If you're on the receiving end of you haven't spoken to this person in a little while, things ended strangely, or you're just in separation, whatever that means to you, that's what the intent is, to tap into their energy and see, what are they thinking? How are they feeling? And I want to say, especially with general readings like this, it is really important for you to listen to your own intuition. I know during times like this, there can be some energy of desperation at times, because you are, there's a void, and there may be heartbreak, there may be pain. And so the reason I say make sure you listen to your own intuition, especially with a general reading, is because we don't want a message to come through that is not meant for you and your person. And so, that's why I say take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and really, really listen to your own intuition. If, I start the reading and you're like, I'm not feeling like that's for me, that's okay. That is A-okay. We don't want to, put a square in a round hole, right? Is that what they say? Is that how it's said? I don't even know. You get my drift. Don't make something fit that doesn't fit. And I do put the intent on each of these readings that whoever is led to come across them, that you'll receive at least one message. So, even if you feel as though, that's not me and my person, hopefully you'll get something out of it. If anything, maybe it's you listening to your own intuition and just turning the video off. And that's fantastic as well. If this reading does resonate with you and you would like to book with me personally, please find my email in the description box below. And I will also be putting a list of all of the decks that are being used in the description box below as well. So with that said, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and burn some Palo here. And if you may, go ahead and take some deep breaths and focus on the person in question. Again, the intent is, how are they feeling? What are they thinking? I'm going to smoke us out here. That's fine. It's been a busy day for reading, so yeah. Bring in all the good energy here. Move, shift things around. But anyway, okay, take some deep breaths, really focus on your person, and we'll put the intent on how they're thinking and feeling about you in the present moment. This reading is timeless, so whenever you find yourself coming across it, that's whenever the messages will apply. But let's see how they're consciously thinking and feeling about you. Not subconsciously, what are in their thoughts? What are in their feelings? Start with the tarot deck here. Okay, so crowning, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. And in the spread, we have the Magician, the Queen of Cups, the Emperor, the Hierophant, Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Sun. It seems like with the Eight of Wands crowning, I feel like this person is feeling a draw towards you. There's magnetism here. The Eight of Wands is positive movement forward. So it's messages, there is this excitement. I keep hearing that they want a message. They want a message. It's like there's this, it's like, I just had a vision of somebody getting like struck by lightning, and it's like, message them. Some of these visions that come through at times, it's fun. But that's what I'm hearing. There's some kind of, they're being, it's like an activation from energy, and it's because of this connection. I'm hearing it's just throughout the day at times. It could be once a day, it could be multiple times a day, that they're, getting electrified. It's just, I'm sorry, I'm giggling at myself with the vision I'm having here. And so I feel like this is coming through because it's being manifested. I feel like this is a mutual manifestation. So whenever it comes to you, and this person thinks about you, they are manifesting, coming in contact, coming towards you, wanting to come towards you. And I'm hearing it's what they want. It's what they desire. So it's being manifested. So let's see what the hang up is here. We have the Queen of Cups, so female energy. This could be you, this could be them. Genders aside, it doesn't have to be that, this is an energy, and that's how I read it. Queen of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Again, doesn't have to be that, very well could be. If you are looking for that, if you come into this reading and you're like, I need a sign, I need a zodiac sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, female energy. I do feel like this is how this person's looking at you. I do feel like this is your energy. Queen of Cups is an unconditional loving individual. This is a person who has opened up their heart. So whenever they look at you, whenever they think about you, they feel this connection. They feel that you're the one who has their heart, I'm hearing, and they want this with the Magician. We have the Emperor and the Hierophant. So they're in the process of learning some 3D lessons, experiencing in life, especially with the Emperor here. Emperor could be Aries energy. But this is somebody who is, taking control, ownership, and with the Magician, they're making the decision. They're making some pretty serious decisions in their life about what they want. They're going through some spiritual teachings, some lessons, some growth. We have the Nine of Swords, which has to do with their stress and anxiety and guilt. Three of Pentacles. It could be that there's some external energy that is interfering with this connection, which is causing them to hold back. And it very well could be, could it be a third party? Sure. Could it be, a third party who is bashing this connection? Possibly. It could also be that, they just have to experience certain things with other individuals in order for them to learn their lessons. But there is some kind of like block here. I feel like There is some external energy with the Three of Pentacles. It's holding them back with the Four of Pentacles. Not sharing, not being able to share. This could also have to do with, their work, money with the Four of Pentacles, or family, but there's some kind of it's a 3D energy that they're really having to focus on and work through. And it's causing them a lot of stress and anxiety. And it's this right here, this is the hang up. This is what's keeping them from you. And this doesn't have to be negative, by the way. I mean, no judgment here. We're all going through what we're going through and to learn our lessons. And so this is just the energy that this person's going through. And if there is another individual involved, if there's a third party involved, they're still thinking about you. I mean, you're the one that has their heart. But this person's going to assist them and help them with their lessons. I feel like there's some kind of awareness. It's like a higher level. It's not being completely in the dark, I'm hearing. What I mean by that is that they're aware that this energy, this meaning the cards that I'm holding, that this is what's holding them back from what they desire and truly want with you. It's causing them a lot of anxiety. This could also be guilt. They're guilty about it. They feel bad about it. Not for all of them, though. For some of them, it's just, this is a lot of stress. And I feel like the stress and anxiety is trying to get their attention. When it's like, well, is it worth it? It's where the sun's coming out. Clarity. For them to see, like, well, this isn't even what we want. We want this up here. We want who has my heart, who makes me feel good, who I love. Why am I down here? Why am I having to focus? Yeah, I'm hearing for some, they have this awareness. They know that this is the energy that's keeping them away from you. And this is part of their spiritual growth. It's part of their process. For some, they even know, like, they have to complete something before they can come to you. And it may be tangible. It may be something literally that they're like, I have to complete this. It may be a commitment. It may be something that they've committed to. It may be a commitment to another person. For others, it's not tangible. It's something within. And it could be a feeling that they feel. It could be a belief. And they're like, if I don't conquer this, I know it's not going to be successful with this person. And this is what I want. So that's causing them a lot of stress. For some, I'm hearing they have allowed some external energy to persuade them because they weren't strong enough to listen to themselves and their hearts. That's for some, not for everybody. But we have the sun here, so the sun's coming out, shedding light on this situation, and especially because they can't stop thinking about you and they feel you. And with this Eight of Wands, that being activated and like getting hit with electricity and feeling excited whenever they think about you, it literally pulls them out of the yuck down here. And that's something that they're seeing clearly. And so they're trying to figure out, for some I'm hearing, how do I get myself out of this? How do I have what I want? And that's part of them making the decisions for themselves, taking ownership, taking control, and finally making the decision to have what they want. That's their lesson. For them to step into this Emperor position. Could be divine masculine for some of you that's looking for that. And I say looking for that because I know with general readings, sometimes I've been a viewer myself, and I'll set things within where I'm like, okay, if this video is supposed to talk to me, then I'm looking for these keywords. And so that's what I mean by that. The Hierophant can also be Taurus energy. So this individual, they're being pushed to, it really is the universe is coming in and saying, what do you want? And I'm hearing they're aware of it in their own filter, right? With that energy. They feel, they're sitting back and they can see, this is where my energy is. This is what I'm choosing in the moment. This is what I'm having to deal with, but this is what I truly desire and what I want. I want to be with this person who has my heart, who has been there, who understands me, who makes me feel good. Because this energy down here, 9 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, that does not, we don't have any warm and fuzzies here. That does not feel good. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of stress and anxiety. And I keep hearing for some there's guilt here. And maybe guilt because they have chosen, this other possibly third party, or they felt at the time they were making the right decision, and now with the 4 is stick, like it could be stuck. Like with the 4 of Pentacles, especially with this frog here, I see sticky fingers. It's like holding on. So they may be like, well, now I'm stuck. I'm stuck with my decision. That's an illusion though. They can pull themselves out. As far as the sun here, the universe is going to come in and be like, nope, that's your own thinking. You can pull yourself out whenever you want. You're not stuck here. But for some, I mean, the stuckness, there is some kind of commitment here. They've made some kind of commitment with this. And this is sad. It's like they can't move towards you. They can't move past it until they deal with that commitment. And commitments can be broken. They're not, that's not easy, but especially if the commitment was based off of, appeasing others, appeasing someone else, appeasing a family, appeasing, people that they work with, business. I apologize for the doggos. But this is them making that decision of, well, what was the commitment based on anyway? And going back and really evaluating that as part of being an emperor. Let's see what else I can get here. I'm going to pull some from the Psychic Oracle deck. Spiritual strength. So this is a spiritual journey for both of you. It's a spiritual journey for this individual for sure. And the number 9, this is all about completion. Wisdom. Yep. For them to be able to choose, to experience what they're experiencing and then reflect back and add it to their book. And whenever they think about you, it's assisting them to move past this 9 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. This is an experience. It's a lesson. It's not to be stayed in. Love begins. So Ace of Cups. This is how they view you. They view you as a new emotional, loving beginning. It's like they complete what they're going through lesson-wise, and then we get to the 1, right? So it's this new. And I'm hearing for some, like they fantasize about this. They fantasize about this heavenly, beautiful, loving. We've got the rainbow here. We've got 2 people just, in this loving, beautiful energy. And it definitely is contrast from this energy down here. So whenever they think about you, this is what they're thinking about. Bottom of the deck, we have the root chakra. So they're having to make some serious decisions in their 3D world. I'm hearing commitments. I mean, this person could be in a committed relationship. They could be married, is what I'm hearing with this 3 of Pentacles. They could be married to their family. That's a thing. They could be, married to their business, to their company. And that's that commitment that I'm picking up on. And that's what's blocking them. But what I'm hearing with the sun here, it's only a matter of time. This is divine timing. So once they realize that, okay, time's up, like I've learned it's like I'm seeing those timers, old school, the white ones. I think I like my grandparents' house. My grandparents had them. But like on the oven, and they're obnoxious. They like ding. They're so loud, like it scares the shit out of you. But it's like, oh, time's up. It's ready. I'm ready. That's what I'm seeing here. So, everybody's on their own timeline. Sometimes the feet drag out a little bit because it's uncomfortable. And with this person I'm hearing, there's a lot that has to take place within their life that is part of the, like, it's literally looking back and saying goodbye to that life. Everything's going to change whenever they come in union with you. It may seem like, oh my gosh, like that's never going to happen. Try not to have that mentality, because don't limit anybody, including them. Like, yeah, this is going to take a lot of strength, but I'm seeing and hearing that they have it in them to make these decisions, to choose themselves, to get through the spiritual lessons and see what needs to be seen with the clarity here in the sun and the aha. See where else I'm being led here. Who wants to talk? Then I get some angel oracle cards. Self-acceptance. So they're on the journey of accepting who they truly are. You mirror that within them, I'm hearing. Like you have their heart, they have your heart. You're showing them their heart. They're showing you their heart, your heart. Did I get that? I hope I didn't mess that up. I'm like sitting here going, did I say that correctly? But this is part of self-accepting. Like you are on the path of fully accepting them, like everything about them, every ounce about them, and embracing it. And this is what they're being pushed to do as well. We have harmony. That's coming back together in union, in a harmonious union. You provide this person peace. This down here that they've been in, the 9 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, that's not peace. These are lessons. That's why it's not peaceful. We got manifestation. We've got the Magician card twice. So that's the universe coming in and saying, this is being manifested. Both of you want it. This person has to complete what they're going through. Try not to sit back and get discouraged. I know for some, you've been waiting a very long time. For some, you've been waiting years. And, that's where we just have to sit back and stay in that faith and know that, this timeline is part of this person's process and what they're having to go through to learn. It's their journey. And I know time can get tricky and it's not easy and it's hard. But this is where, just relying upon the fact that it is being manifested. The two of you coming together. I mean, the Magician, the Queen of Cups, love begins. Like, who the hell doesn't want that? Like, just let's be practical for a second. Who doesn't want that? That's how they're viewing you. That's their heart. That's what's being desired. And with this 8 of Wands, them being electrified, like they're feeling that push to come towards you. But the thing is, they can't come towards you until that timer dings, until they finish and wrap up what they got to wrap up here. It's part of their lessons. It's like the gold at the end of the tunnel. Y'all's connection is the gold at the end of the tunnel. And rainbow. Both. Tomato. It's the end of the day. But it's having that, it was worth it. Like, this is what they dream about. Whenever it gets really, really heavy, they think about you. They think about this connection. And I feel like that's the universe, our higher self, coming in and saying, this is what's coming for you, but focus on what you have to accomplish in front of you in the meantime. They are aware that y'all's connection is pushing them to make this decision. The decision is to choose love and choose happiness and to choose themselves with self-acceptance. Where'd it go? And I'm hearing they're consciously aware of it. They can sit back and they're like, this person right here, that's the person I want to be with. That's the person that brings me peace. That's the person who understands me and accepts me and loves me and doesn't create this heavy energy down here. This is a person who I feel good whenever I think about them. All right, everyone. I hope this helps. I hope it resonates. And again, if you would like to dive into this a little bit deeper, and if you want to reach out to me personally, I will put my email in the description box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you can get notified the next time I upload a video. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.